And welcome back, MixTapers. I, as always, am your host, Punky Bruiser. This guy, who's this one? What's your name again?
It's Dylan Willoughby. Hi, how you doing? Hello.
Dylan Willoughby. The altitude tonight is getting to me. MixTapers,
Making my brain
we're
work
certainly a mile high tonight because we're honored to have our featured guest coming in from Colorado Springs, Colorado. MixTapers, make some noise. It's Florissant!
Yay!
What's up? What's up?
Oh man, thanks for hanging out. We got Sean, we got Brennan. Oh man. Hope you're doing well.
Doing great.
Yep, doing good.
Got no complaints.
Yeah.
Life is good.
It's a good night.
Yeah.
It's a good night. Got some great bands so far, and we're excited to do a deep dive on y'all. But for MixTapers that may not be familiar, could you introduce yourselves and tell us a little bit about the band?
Yeah, I'm Brennan Edwards. I play guitar in Florissant.
Yeah, and I'm Sean Stennett. I'm the bass player. Yep. And I sing a little bit too.
Yeah, sings a lot of it.
I sing a lot of it now.
There's a lot of the singing.
I kind of forget that sometimes.
We're just four dudes who like to write good, tasty jams and see where they take us, and
Yeah.
try and make art and music and
Yeah.
all that fun stuff.
Kind of a broad array of, pop punk, emo, post-hardcore, kind of a grab bag of stuff, and we just are passionate about music and tear it up as much as we can. Yeah.
You absolutely do tear it up, and I think that's what
Thank you.
caught my attention right off is when I first heard about you. Like I said, we're all in the groups, we're checking things out, and Colorado is absolutely love Colorado, so we're always trying to post in different Colorado groups as much as we can, and I think that's how we crossed paths last year.
Yeah. I think so. Yeah.
There's a lot of talented people out here. It's a good spot. It's a good spot to be in.
Now, you've been doing this since, I think you put out your first track last year?
18 months ago? A year and a half ago, maybe? Somewhere around there.
About a year and a half ago. Yeah, and put out a first release about a year-ish ago in April of 2022, I believe is the day.
That was Old Friends, right?
Emerald Eyes.
Was that the first? Emerald Eyes.
Yeah.
Fucking Troubadour.
Not here now.
He's too focused on paternity tests to get his notes right.
Right. He's
supposed to use Google.
Oh, man. His drive notes are all messed up. Jeez Louise. So you've been going strong for like I said, the last 18 months. How was the reception first coming out?
I think pretty good. I think when you're first starting out, it's always kind of a crawl trying to build an audience. But anytime we got in front of people and the feedback we get online, it's overwhelmingly positive, and it's cool to see. It's like, okay, I'm glad you guys care because we really try hard to, put ourselves into it. And everybody, I think, you want to share it. You want people to connect with them. And I know I've got artists that connected with me. It changed my life. So to get that chance, that'd be great.
Yeah, we're getting good traction. We're getting good exposure on social media. We've got to build it as we go, and we're just doing our best, and it's going pretty well. It's a lot of fun. So that's we're in our 30s. Obviously it's like it's not our main gig, but fucking we love doing it. So yeah.
Well, that's the most important thing. It's always passion first. And I think that is absolutely loud and clear in everything that you do. You blend genres very well. Yes. Of the old school emo meets post-hardcore vibes right there, while still kind of sounding your own. So that in itself is why I wanted to get you on the show. And I was like, man, the fucking MixTapers will really, really dig what y'all are doing. Because I think that what you're doing absolutely needs to be shouted a little bit louder. Because I fucking love you guys.
Thanks.
This us old heads, all of us that are in our 30s, that those sort of post-hardcore vibes. That's one of my favorites right there. Yeah, but you guys kind of
yeah, Brennan.
What was some of
to the table?
Oh, go ahead.
Brennan's the hardcore guy, and he's got the heavy kind of tasty licks, and but we all love when we hit the heavy stuff. It's fun. We have a new kind of thing that's a goof on on a Bagel Bites song that we did like a post-hardcore thrashy kind of thing to it.
The breakdown's like a slam metal breakdown. Like it's pretty filthy. It's dirty.
But for a Bagel Bites jingle,
Yes.
Yeah, like the old early 2000s Bagel Bites jingle.
Nothing says slam metal like fucking Bagel Bites. You know what I mean? Like, take me back to middle school and just let me eat those things, or take me back to last week, even, I guess.
Yeah.
pizza's not for breakfast.
Yeah, dude. It's easily the heaviest breakdown we've got so far.
And it's for Bagel Bites. I love it. I love it.
We got
They
to
should
do
put
it
you in
live
their next
finally this
commercial.
last time we played, and it was good. It felt good.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's so heavy.
Yeah, so I thought I'd wet you guys' beak with a little preview of what's to come from us down the pipeline here, and it's an exclusive mixtapers. So
Yeah.
that's
Oh, damn. I'm honestly excited about that because the most important thing out of all of this is that when pizza is on a bagel,
you can eat
promise
pizza
you,
anytime.
Mixtaper, you could eat pizza anytime. Is that the breakdown?
Fuck
When
yeah.
pizza is on a bagel, it's that, you can eat pizza anytime.
Yep, exactly.
Oh man, that's it right there.
That's it.
What else do you need? I mean, that's it.
So-
maybe Hot Pockets.
I think this might be a lucrative step forward because there's not a lot of this type of jingles in the market, and I think that honestly, out with the old and in with the new. If you're, am I right? So like,
Absolutely.
how fucking stoked would you be sitting there? It's Thursday night. You might have eaten an edible or 6. You're flipping through the channels. And then all of a sudden, this fucking goddamn Bagel Bites commercial comes on and it kicks your fucking teeth out with it. I would be blown away. You have Eric Wareheim direct it. Yeah, you get the Wareheim touch on it. You have him direct the Bagel Bites commercial. I mean, he's done like Old Spice commercial. He directs music videos. Combine both of them into jingle music videos. I think you're onto something here. I think you're really onto something.
Yeah.
You're already slaying it at the cover game. So the jingle game is clearly the logical next move.
That's right, dude. Trying to cover all the bases, you know what I mean?
Right. Just hit all those demographics, and we're tapping into that late 30s market. So everybody remembers Bagel Bites from childhood. So.
Need that sweet Totino's money. Come
Yeah,
on, break
right.
us off.
Totino's, are you listening?
Totino's fortune.
Hey.
Dude, imagine a tour being sponsored by like Bagel Bites, Capri Sun, you know, and somehow for a limited, a Lunchables, a limited Dunkaroos. Dunkaroo. It's a Dunkaroo Slam Fest. You know? You have nothing but slam, beat down, grind like power violence bands. And it's Dunkaroos. That makes sense.
That's brilliant. That is
so. You
Fuck
know, just
Warped
want to
Tour.
start cross
Fuck
marketing.
Warped Tour.
Yeah, dude, exactly.
Get outta
You
here.
want the Dunkaroo? You want the? We got to think of a good name for it, though. You know, the festival's gonna have a really good name. But obviously, y'all are gonna headline
the
and
Double
you're
Dipper Dunkaroo Extravaganza.
There you go.
You know, that's
It's too long. Too many D's.
We'll find
not
it.
gonna
We'll
use
find it.
Yeah, we'll find it. We'll find it.
My job is to give the bad ideas to lead us to the good
Right,
ones. That's what I am. You know, it's like,
I
oh,
think-
okay, he showed us what we don't want,
That's
so
easy.
here's what we
Pick
do.
up good ideas from the pile.
I think the big thing here is that we figure out a way to get exclusively at the show only Ecto Cooler.
Ooh.
In show only.
Yeah.
Ecto Cooler.
Oh man,
Bring it back out of the grave. I want
Yes.
that green, sweet tangerine taste, baby, dude. I love me some Ecto Cooler.
Yeah.
Yes,
Be
dude.
crushing that. Mixtapers, let's make that happen. Hashtag Florissant needs Ecto Cooler. But get in on that jingle game.
Yeah.
Whatever fucking jingle slap that like fucking would be a good choice. We'll definitely take suggestions down below in the chat, Mixtapers.
Yeah.
Love to
Let's
send them over to the band. They definitely want to know.
We got it. Yeah, we got to have it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Tombstone Pizza. That's all right.
Oh,
yo, Meow Mix.
Meow Mix.
would be
Meow
fucking
Mix.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to do too?
Yeah.
It's already nice, fast paced, man.
I got some,
Yep.
get some Folgers in there. The best part of waking up. Is
Yes,
going to
Dylan.
work out.
Hey, there you go, bro. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
All of these ideas, all of these companies right now, we're absolutely we're willing to negotiate. Give us a call. The
Yeah.
number's down below right now.
We're
in the
doing
chat.
you a favor.
Call it
make
live.
the other one again.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll make
Our
Waiting by the phone.
Yeah.
base rate is 1 million each.
There you
So,
go.
So
yeah.
that's a deal.
while we're dealing with all the phone calls that are about to come in right now, so besides working on killer jingles, y'all, besides putting out awesome tracks, you also have some really great cover songs. So, like I said, it was covers. It was the logical evolution from covers to jingle. But let's backtrack a little bit. Let's
All right.
go back. We're getting excited. We're talking about the future, but boys, I want to talk about the past a little bit. I want to talk about the past. So, a while back, you put out a phenomenal cover of Taking Back Sunday, Cute Without the E, which absolutely love. What inspired you to put something out like that, to do a cover?
We all just grew up listening to that, and I mean, I think all of us at one point probably played that song as younger versions of ourselves.
Yeah.
And I think we just decided just to do it. You know, it sounded cool, and we all right, cool, let's record it and make a video, do all that good stuff.
Yeah, one of my good friends, he was in an old band that I was in. He told me that he kept on calling us Taking Back Saturday because we gave him that vibe, and so and I remember one of our early on practices, we just started playing that song and pretty much played it all the way through. And so we just kind of rehashed it and brought it back and recorded it, and it's gotten quite a bit of traction on YouTube. We weren't really expecting that, but you know, like, what do you do? You just roll with it, you know. So
Let's go.
yeah.
So is that obviously what led you to decide, like, you know what, we're 1 for 1. Let's see if we can go 2 for 2 and drop the Coheed cover a little while back as well.
We did that one with like a fan vote. We had like put up a poll for a few days and had them vote on 4 different cover songs we would do, and that's the one that won. You should have known. It would have been Coheed. You know, that song is wildly popular.
Coheed wins every
time,
vote
bro.
online. If you ever
so.
it's been proven online, you put up anything against Coheed and Cambria and they lose. That's like straight up fact.
It dwarfed every other choice they had.
Yeah, I think it won by like 80%. Yeah.
Those Coheed fans, they come out of everywhere and they just.
What else did you have up there?
Thrice, Artist in the Ambulance, Free Throw. I can't remember the name of the song.
It's called Tongue Tied. Yeah,
Tongue Tied, good song.
Yeah,
and brand new, Quiet Things That Nobody Ever Knows.
So
yeah,
this is really funny. I fucking shit you not. I did not know the list of potential covers that was on there. Now, I was gonna ask you, since I did see that there was a fan vote for this. I was going to ask if Dylan and I could get a say on what we would choose.
Yeah.
And little did I know, you already fucking picked one of my choices.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Great.
And that was Thrice. Because
nice.
I, oh my God. I think there are not a lot of people, but I think could hit that vocal range. But I really, really think that you guys could fucking slay Artist in the Ambulance.
Yeah.
Dude.
We've
know
this before, and it does sound good. We just never like finished it all up and buttoned it up and recorded it or anything. But like a year ago, we'll get to it.
You got to do it now for Punky. I mean,
oh man, dude, do it for Punky. That is Punky's vote right there. If I were to choose, I love that track. It gets me going. Still, all these years later, absolutely love them.
Yep. All right.
So good live. So, but saying, if I had a vote on what I could pick for y'all to do a cover of, it would definitely be that. It would be Artist in the Ambulance. Dylan.
Water now. I mean, you know, peer pressure is a thing. That's how we got marijuana in Colorado. So
do it.
Myself.
The old you would do it. The old you would do it. Yeah, that's right.
Right. It
Fucking
just
do
makes
it.
sense
Fucking
too
do
because
it.
Brennan's a huge Thrice fan. And it just matches. And yeah, we've already got it in our pocket.
Yeah.
We got to get that drops or that C tuning in there and get some kind of heavy and
Get a little heavy with it. Get a little heavy.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
excited to see what you do to kind of make it your own and the little changes on it, you know?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
because that's one thing that I like about y'all is like, yes, it's a great cover, but it still sounds like you.
Yes.
So that's always kind of making it your own a little bit. So I think seeing what you do with Thrice would be fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, we try to add like our own little, not like, we don't massively change like the structure of the songs, but even little subtle nuances kind of like make it feel like your own when you're jamming it, you know what I mean? Everybody's got their own little things they want to emphasize or whatever, or slightly alter guitar parts. Like Goey, we just rewrote part of the solo and like didn't play it exactly the same. The rest of it's kind of
more or less
where they're at.
It was cool because we featured some local talent too. This band called Get the Axe. Their singer Alex did a guest spot on it and freaking slayed it, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, he just took it and ran with it, and we're so grateful because his voice is so operatic and theatrical that it just matched it perfectly. And we're all about community, you know. Punkies and our own local communities. So it was such a cool opportunity.
Yeah, you should definitely check out Get the Axe if you're in the Coheed and stuff too. They're do the whole concept albums and they're really good.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, killer dudes.
Definitely writing it down right now.
Add it to the
Nice.
Now, Dylan, if you could pick a song for them to do, what would you pick? I'm always curious.
I mean, you know, I gotta say what I always gotta say. I would love to hear you guys cover my favorite band, Alkaline Trio. Heavy it up, you know, add those little nuances that you guys do in there. I mean, Matt's got some great yells, so I would love to hear the way that you guys yell and scream like over something Alkaline Trio. I don't know if I have a specific song, maybe like Cringe or something. Cringe is always one of my favorites. That's a good one. So
I was listening to Private Eye the other day and I was like, man, this would be a fun song to cover, man. It's just
that would be a good
really
one.
easy to sing along. It's just a great song from the back. Yeah. Really drive the guitars and stuff.
I think you could really like take that too, and like you could take like Alkaline Trio and really like add your own, like you could heavy that up easy in the way that he loves to repeat verses, you know, maybe like sing one and then scream one or something like that. He always
that'd
he
be
throws
awesome.
in those little nuances. Yeah, but that would be perfect. You guys,
good choice. We'll put that one on the list too.
Right?
I think we always talk about songs we'll cover and like the list grows longer and longer like all the time. We wouldn't do Dead Kennedys. We wouldn't take like older 90s songs and rewrite those hardcore songs. So many. We're like, oh, we'll get around to them. We got some time.
You said Dead Kennedys on there?
I want to cover a Dead Kennedys song. It's a good homage to being a young punk and stuff.
Dude, that old school punk.
Police Truck would be fun to modernize. You know what I mean?
Go. Yeah. That guy's got a wild voice.
Police Truck would be awesome. Years ago was in a grindcore band and we did a grind cover of California Uber Alice.
Oh, dude,
like super grindy and thrashy. It was messy, but it was fun. It was fun. Definitely, but it was one of those things. I mean, that's punk. It's the spirit behind it,
You almost want to be a little messy covering it like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Keep it nice and filthy and stuff.
Right.
Absolutely. Y'all been keeping it, besides keeping it filthy with the covers, you've been keeping it obviously filthy with the fucking originals. You've got a couple of new tracks out.
Yeah.
You can't shy past that. Maybe I was just saving the best for last.
Actually, and those are trickling out. We have a new EP release coming out probably in the next month or so here. So, those are a couple tunes from that. It's going to be called "I Carried the Ocean," and that'll be the title track on it. And new stuff to look forward to too.
We have physical CDs and all that good stuff. I mean, nobody uses CDs. It's kind of a vanity thing. Like, hey, look, it exists. It's tangible. It's a solid object.
We do.
Yeah.
Honestly, send me a link because we get physical copies, and I'd obviously like to get some for our mixtape giveaways. I'm sure community would love to get some physical. So get physical with Florissant. I'm physical with Florissant.
I would love
to real when you can hold something. You know what I mean? It's like this is a tangible item.
Yeah.
Like I'm old school like that. I mean, I even got like vinyls and such behind me. We got behind me.
That's the only vinyl I got near me right now. I got this one right here.
Perfect.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's
nice.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I collect.
It matches my shirt. Look at how the boys are aged. The boys have aged well.
They really have. That's exactly how they look like.
That's
now.
exactly.
That looks
Mark, Tom, and Travis.
Oh yeah,
look. That's
for
for
yeah.
sure.
It's 100%.
Forever.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So you got I carried the ocean. That's a great fucking title, by the way.
Thank you.
First of all, I wouldn't even imagine how one would carry an ocean. So
Right.
you're already blowing my mind a little bit right there. So.
Its code name was just water metaphors. It's what we just usually go, we're playing water words. You know, whatever, man.
Yeah, whatever.
Anything involving water is better because water is the greatest thing.
H2O.
So yes.
I know. I know which part of the alchemy index is your favorite part.
Oh, dude, I adore that entire thing so much. It is a brilliant piece of music, front to back. It is.
It really is. It really is. Mixtapers, if you haven't done the amazing dive on Frice's The Alchemy Index, it'll change you.
It will.
It is truly a remarkable body of work from a band. That's one thing that I like about them is a willingness to explore sounds.
Yeah.
And I think that's why I immediately connected them to you for my suggestion for a cover. And I love that magical happenstance where things are just magically line up when they're supposed to be in that beautiful moment where, it was already an idea for you to do something like that for a Thrice cover. But I see that if I were to say Mixtapers, check out Florissant. If you're a fan of Thrice, you're absolutely going to love them. But you get a little bit heavier than that. And I think that even you could be as so bold as to like deep dive on some other like post-hardcore, maybe like last album. Are you familiar with From a Second Story Window?
I haven't. I don't think I've listened to a lot of them.
Oh man,
Yeah.
the last two albums, Delanda and Conversations. There are moments where your progressions and structures, the way that you create these bodies throughout your work, kind of the heaviness and remind me of them. So you have like this post-hardcore heaviness that reminds me of like the early 2000 days with the evolution of Thrice. And I don't think I could give you possibly a higher compliment because they're two of the very formative bands for me. Massively formative bands.
That's so kind. I mean, that blows us away. I think that's can get a higher compliment than that. I won't think. Yeah,
not at all. I've idolized that band. Put them on a pedestal for a long time myself. Thrice.
I've been feeling that way about y'all, and I just wanted to make my feelings be clear. I try to be pretty honest with everybody, but
wear it on a sleeve.
Yeah, we wear our emotions here on the sleeve, and honestly, y'all blew me away from the first moment when I heard you, and I'm really excited to hear the new album. I think the Mixtapers are going to be excited to hear a bit of the new album. So you've got obviously that coming out. You working on any new videos or anything like that? You said?
Yeah, we've got two. There's 4 songs in total on this new EP, and we're going to do 2 videos for the last 2 songs. Sometime after the release, we'll get to the actual videos.
Mm-hmm.
And we're in the middle of trying to write an LP. We've got a pretty massive pool of ideas and finished songs, partway finished songs, but we've got a lot to work with already. And that's kind of where our focus is right now, is trying to piece together a full length. I know they're not everybody like short form media, but a full album is something I've always wanted to do.
I'll always appreciate a full album,
Same.
Yeah.
The whole piece,
Right. It's kind of like what we were talking about with Thrice. It's a body of work. It's a fluid building of material, and it's a whole journey in itself. So
each album kind of captures like the band, like a snapshot at that time. You know what I mean? And you can see it. Every band, see how they kind of change and grow. And I've always liked that. What you're feeling this year of writing is it's cool. It's cool to do.
I feel like a full length also just has like many different like aspects of like art forms. Like not only do you have the music, but you got the artwork, and even just like the structure of like the song listing itself is an art form itself. So I always a big fan of LPs. Like
Yep. That's how I feel too. It's like a whole cohesive unit. You know what I mean? It all works together, and I really dig that. and I've got albums that I listened to my entire life now. I still love. And,
Yeah, same.
You know, to create something, maybe it'll connect with them that way. Like, man, this thing front to back is like, this is it for me right now.
Right. I think we're all old
Exactly.
enough to remember looking through the lyric sheets and how much that meant.
Liner notes.
That's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
best.
I talk about it all the time. There's something about, you know, laying on your bedroom floor, you know, sitting there, headphones are a good, you know, good system, and reading along to the liner notes and connecting on that personal level to the band.
Exactly.
It's something us old school heads, you know, before we had the internet and the accessibility of MP3s, that's really how we connected with the art that we imbibed at the time.
Yeah.
And I think that's important as you know, we get, you know, further into this digital age and streaming and things like that. I think physical copies are important because I think in itself of the album art, the liner notes, the music itself, in itself, like you said, it's a body of work. And then something like an album like we keep talking about, like the Alchemy Index, like that, like is truly like a body of work. It's a body of art in itself. And to aspire to something like that, in saying that it'd be nice if somebody were down the road were to look back at us and remember us like that, as we look back to the bands that formed that made us want to pick up a guitar or a bass or drums or start writing or start doing album art or any of the ways that people contribute to the music scene in general. You know, whatever it was that inspired them to start.
Yeah, exactly.
Was obviously, so Fries, it seems like, was that band for you.
Whatever big one. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say whatever ones were some of the ones that kind of got you really excited.
So at the drive-in when I was way young, I got the Acrobatic Tenement when I was like 14 years old, and Omar Rodriguez Lopez's guitar playing like changed my perspective on the guitar right away. And then the Mars Volta eventually changed my. The Laws of the Comatorium of Francis Mute easily changed me as an individual. They're amazing records. And I always liked like his out of the box playing. It wasn't, none of it was conventional, you know, but it's still at moments grooved in a conventional way. And just the way they weaved all that together was just brilliant. And then Thrice with Alchemy, it's kind of the same way, how it all works together. You know what I mean? It's conventional when it needs to be. And also, you know, takes on its own life.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I think for me, I was a big pop punker growing up and stuff, and so I got into Newfound Glory very early on, and Saves the Day and all that Drive Through Records kind of stuff, Midtown. So, and then moving on, you know, nowadays I still listen to a lot of the same kind of flavors like State Champs and Chief State and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's just you know, it's funny, like you kind of hold on to that flavor and it becomes part of your life. I was a big skateboarder growing up, so listened to stuff like NoFX and all the skate punk, Pennywise when I was growing up skating in the early days and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, man, it's a part of life.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah.
I got a big heavy streak. I love like deathcore, hardcore, and my first band was Youngsters, like a deathcore band, and so I just got a soft spot for like the real heavy stuff too. So permanent staple still.
And that's what I love about us is us as a group, you know, the other two guys too, they kind of have a similar grab bag of all that kind of stuff. And we have like a Venn diagram of where we all intersect. And there's just a lot of good stuff in there.
There's so much good music out there in so many different genres.
Yeah.
I mean, I love it all.
Yeah.
Across the spectrum almost, you know?
Yeah.
And that's what, like I said, to kind of bring it all home is what I really like about you guys, because you can see the individual influence, but you're making it your own. It's cohesive, and you're taking risks. You're trying different things, and I'm really excited to hear the new EP. But I'm really excited to see what you're exploring on the album. It sounds like you're really excited about it. So that in that's the thing. It's like some people are like, oh, we got a new album coming out, and we're like, no, like we get really excited about this. Where you can tell that you've got something good brewing. You can definitely tell that you got something good brewing.
I think we're writing some really cool stuff.
Yeah.
I love everything we've done so far, and it's a constant.
Yeah,
it's just getting more and more as a unit, more and more cohesive writing together. Because I mean, we all write in our free time too, but in the room, we're really building really cool songs together.
Yeah,
we are very excited.
Yeah,
to share these soon.
We're always like so excited about the newest thing, the new song, and the next thing, and it's fun. Like we keep this trajectory going, and we just have such a good chemistry. Like Brennan said, when we're writing in the same room together, and there's a lot of that going on with this new album. So it's gonna be sweet.
We find those like lightning in a bottle moments, we're like, okay, we're going to chase this now. This is what we're chasing. Yeah. We'll practice all the other stuff later. Let's stay focused on this.
Yeah.
Until it's like solid enough, like, okay, we can leave it and then we can write it and build it however we want. But once we're all excited about it, it's like that's where the light stays on it for a while,
Yeah.
And you just keep riding, to Metallica it up, but you keep riding that light. Oh. You're so worked up from that, and you're so charged, especially when you know as a band that you're really onto something. Yeah, and you can just feel it, and you can feel it in the air. It's like that calm before of a storm, and when you know it's on, you know that it's on.
Yeah,
oh, man, I'm really excited about it. But before we do that, we got to hold up that ocean. Because it's heavy.
Yeah,
it's heavy. We got a heavy ocean to hold up here, MixTapers.
Right,
so exactly. Honestly, I want to thank you all for coming to hang out with us tonight. Each other a little bit more after this time, and we're excited to do a deep dive. Enjoy what we got in store for them. Hey, wake up!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hold on. I thought I muted my phone. This never happens.
Wake up!
Sorry. Hello? Who is this? Totino's? No. Listen, we said $1 million. We said $1 million each. $1 million each or nothing. Oh, okay. Yeah, call me back. I'm just going to finish the interview up, all right? Yeah, thank you. Bye. Sorry about that.
Okay. Hey. All right, I'm hoping good things.
Fingers crossed.
MixTapers, make some noise for our featured guest of the week. It's Sean, it's Brennan, it's Florissant. Make some noise.
Woo! Thanks, guys.
Oh, my God. Thank you so much for hanging out.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Absolute blast.
Yeah, awesome.
MixTapers, sit tight. We're doing a deep dive. Let's have some fun.